everyone, Mike Franklin with your South Jersey Sports. We're approaching week 6 of the high school football season, and our SNJ Today game of the week is an inter-district showdown in the Cape Atlantic League National Conference, the Cedar Creek Pirates versus the Oakcrest Falcons. We begin in Egg Harbor City with the Pirates. Cedar Creek rattling off wins over Cedar Grove, Buna, and Holy Spirit to start the season, but a setback coming 2 weeks ago in the form of an overtime loss on the road at Bridgeton. Tim Watson's team with a bye last week, so plenty of time to regroup and get ready for Oakcrest. The Cal National Conference looking like a 3-team race at this point, with Cedar Creek, Oakcrest, and Buna all still very much in the hunt. So major conference and possibly playoff implications here, not to mention both schools part of the greater Egg Harbor Regional School District. So a lot on the line when the Pirates travel to Mays Landing on Friday night.
This is what these guys, a game that these guys look forward to, have circled every year. All these guys know each other. It's a pretty intense rivalry. So now we know that if there's one game that these guys will be self-motivated for, and we don't have to pull a lot of tricks out of the bag to get them fired up, is this game. So they're ready.
We had to make a major comeback this year, and we got a great opponent, which is Oakcrest, which is a team down the road. Always a great opponent, always a great atmosphere, and we're coming this year because we got to bounce back from the Bridgeton game. We got to retain our 4-1, so it should be a good game.
I'm actually very excited because last year I came in this week, actually transferred in from Winslow Township, and I didn't really get a chance to see the field that much, but I felt the energy inside the crowd and how much this game means to everyone.
There's been some close battles. Last year, I felt was probably our best win against them in terms of it being a little bit more one-sided, but they're dangerous, and it seems like the same guys are there. They've been there forever. When it comes down to Terrence and Kendall and company, there's always some dangerous receivers. Coach Smith always have those guys ready to go. So anytime you have athletes like that, and I'm sure guys are saying the same thing about us, there's always that danger from a team, and they certainly pose that.
To Mays Landing now, where the Falcons will have home field advantage under the lights on Friday night. Oakcrest had a bye to begin their 2015 campaign. After that, an overtime win up in East Orange, or I should say a very close win up in East Orange, followed by a big win over Pleasantville. Oakcrest did lose a tight game to Buna back in week 4, but bounced back nicely with an easy win over Lower Cape May last weekend. The Falcons have never beaten the Pirates since Cedar Creek High School opened and this series began just a few years back. Of course, that's a huge piece of motivation for Chuck Smith's team. More motivation staying in that Cal National Conference race and trying to return to the South Jersey Group 3 playoffs this year. Oakcrest always excited to square off against their inter-district rival.
They don't need extra motivation just because it is our arch rival, but at the same time we do let them know what's at stake, in regards to PowerPoints for the playoffs, possibly trying to get a home game for the first time since 1986, trying to get back into the conference race where if we win we could tie back in first place. So we let the kids know what's at stake with this game.
Well, this game shows who's really at the top of the Cal National Conference. We came close with Buna. We should have beat them, I think, in my honest opinion. But, that's the past, and we just got to keep forward, and, we just have to play our best against Cedar Creek. They're a great football team. We're a great football team. This is for the conference championship, basically, and this is for both of our playoff races. So, like I said, we just have to play a great game, and hopefully we can beat them on Friday.
Since we've been playing Cedar Creek, unfortunately, we have not won. So, and this might be the last time we actually play this team. So we're out here working as hard as we can, hitting each other as hard as we can, getting ready for this game Friday night.
They play downhill defensively. They're very aggressive. They fly to the ball. They do a great job of that. They brought the physicality to us last year. They really beat us up front physically last year, and we've been reminding the kids and showing them the tape from last year. And then, of course, you add to SNJ. They always have playmakers. Some teams might have 1, maybe 2. These guys got 4 or 5 playmakers, and, they give you headaches trying to defend for them.
Kickoff between the Falcons and the Pirates set for 7 o'clock on Friday night. You can watch highlights right here on the Locker Room at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. That's a look at sports. Kara, back to you.